Hey, what's up? This video is about having good posture when dancing Cuban salsa. What does it even mean to have good posture? Well, in a way you would say like, okay, good posture, duh. It's when you're straight and you're like, when you have good posture, obviously. I guess there's different just takes on it, but I just want to make it clear, what I mean by good posture, so that there's no confusion. And good posture is absolutely essential for when you dance Cuban salsa, because if without it, you just look weird. And to me, having a lack of good posture is one of the biggest mistakes that beginners Cuban salsa dancers make. And when you see it on the dance floor, then it's really not, it's taking so much away from the grace or like the elegance they could have when dancing salsa, okay? So good posture, in a nutshell, when dancing salsa is what good posture is in general, but most people don't even know that. Now, before we get into it, let me just mention, it's, if you have never done any sports the last couple of years, and perhaps salsa or dancing is even one of the first sports that you ever do, it's no wonder if you don't have good posture. What do you expect? Like, this is just what your body normally looks like. It's just that now, through dancing, you are being exposed, right? Now you have to think about it, or now it becomes more important. So, don't be too hard on yourself. If you're not used to doing sports, obviously you're gonna have bad posture. And actually, what I really appreciated in dancers in general, independently of their dancing, is that they have good posture, because good posture is really something that gives so much more presence to a person, generally speaking, not just when dancing. I remember I was friends with this professional ballet dancer in Hamburg, and we were hanging out sometimes. So some night I met her in a bar by coincidence, and she went there with her professional ballet company. And it was insane, because usually ballet dancers are also comparably good looking and a bit younger, but in bars you could argue there's generally rather attractive people or young people. So I was really impressed of how their group, even though they weren't obnoxious or loud or anything like that, they were pulling so much attention toward themselves. Now, I'm not sure if this was only in my head, because I have a sensibility for this kind of thing, but this goes to show that good posture, and this bodily awareness really makes a difference in how people perceive you, not only when you dance, but in life in general. So I felt really drawn towards their energy, so to speak. It was this group of people, and they were really having this kind of presence, and I think it's due to the incredible body feeling ballet dancers have to develop, and also not least, at least because of their posture, how they present themselves to the world. It's a whole different thing. So I mentioned before at some point that I usually always have had really good posture, because it's just something I think about, and I do lots of sports, I have always done. But when dancing salsa, I ended up in a hunched position like that, because I once had a teacher who told me, yeah, Cuban salsa is relaxed, no. There is some Cubans which dance like this, and then you watch them dance and you think, oh yeah, this is the casino, the salsa dancing posture. No, it's not. It's a Cuban with a good posture who also happens to dance good salsa, But if you took the same Cuban and you made him walk upright and then dance, he will still have awesome salsa dancing, but he will also have good posture. And if you put them together, they make a better dancer. So good posture. Let's talk about it. Good posture generally means standing up straight. Yeah, good posture means standing up straight. And also it means that there's some sort of alignment. I have actually problems with this, not so much anymore, but my head used to be a little ahead of everything. What you want is that there's a straight line also from the back of your head going down the neck into the back. Okay? So if the head is in the front like that, you don't want that. And in order for you to accomplish that, you want to have the chin pulled back, yes? So that this here is a straight line. It also makes you taller, so if you want to be taller, that's another useful thing. No. Pull back the head a little bit, tuck in the chin. Your gaze is fixed toward the horizon. That's an important thing about posture when dancing. Your gaze goes straight ahead. It doesn't go down, because once you go down, your head goes down. Yeah? If you have like a physiological tendency to hunch your back and head, I can only recommend you to do strength training first of all, especially particularly focused strength training. When you have this kind of thing going, you want to train less chest and the front of your shoulders and focus more on the pulling muscles, which means doing rows, everything where you pull with your back, especially the shoulders. So all these kind of movements, that's what you want to do when you have this kind of problem. Yeah. Also, when you have hyperextension, I mean, I'm exaggerating now, but some people have hyperextension in the back, then you want to train your core muscles, make it more stable. Google this kind of stuff, look at yourself in the mirror, see what sticks out, what is not straight, and there's lots of exercises about this on the internet as well, or message me, I can help you with these kind of things as well. So good posture is you being as tall as possible in a nutshell, which means also the head is on top of the rest of your body, not in front of it, not on the side, not back. There's a straight line here. It means that your shoulder blades are pulled back and down permanently. So one thing that you actually see when I was living in Australia, they also take lots of testosterone and go to the gym, but all the Australian surfers, they walk like this. Because first of all, they have lots of testosterone, and second of all, because they're lying on a surfboard all day, they're forced to pull back their shoulder muscles, so they have kind of like, they have them permanently in the back, stuck, a little bit too much. But this is kind of what we're going for even here. Chest out, but not like you want to impress someone in the gym, just chest out, up, and then shoulder blades pulled back slightly and pulled down, back and down. So this is the posture you want to go for when dancing. Knees slightly bent, so that it's not too much stress on the knees, that you're flexible. But this is kind of what good posture is when you're dancing. Now, when you move, you want to maintain that posture. That is the trick. This is what you want to maintain that posture. Whether you are a follower or a leader, you need to remember to keep it up, to keep your shoulder blades back, and also when you're going in turns, you don't want to duck under it and stuff. Make your arms bigger, not your head smaller. If you have a dance partner, when you dance together, you can remind yourself, I did that with my dance partner for a long time, by pushing each other back, just pushing a thumb into the shoulder blades when you notice that the other person is hunching over. That's like a good accountability exercise, yeah? And then when you dance, you want to keep that upright posture. As a follower, generally speaking, you're dancing a little bit more on your toes. And even as a leader, if you don't dance so much on your toes, there's nothing wrong in making yourself look proud and good and so forth. Cuban salsa, yes, it's a little bit more cool and swaggery than mambo, but posture doesn't make the difference between Cuban salsa and dancing salsa on two, or mambo style salsa. It's the energy. You can also you can have like a cool vibe and just like the Cuban flavor, even if you're upright and you have a good posture, and it just makes a huge difference. So this is just a little posture class for you. Specific exercises you can do to get the head in alignment and so forth. I think it's best if you find them online, depending on what you see yourself do in the mirror when you just stand normally. But usually there is something for all kinds of issues, so to speak. Sorry, I didn't want to say that, but you know, for all kinds of not straight postures, there is a solution. Okay, I hope that helped. If you have any questions, please let me know.